The Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit has given a boost to local governments' financial autonomy. The agency banned banks, governors, financial institutions, public officers and other stakeholders from tampering with the statutory allocations of local government areas from the Federation account. Each local government is now free to spend its funds judiciously without taking directives from governors. Well, joining me to share his thoughts on this is the Chief Executive, Connected Development, Hamzat Lawal. Good to have you on the news. Now, what are your thoughts on the move by the NFIU? Will this really bring about the much desired development at the local government level?
Well, thank you for having me. Yes, this is a win on the fight against corruption because we know that when funds are disbursed to the joint account between local government and state government, most time, local government do not have direct access to this funding. And we know that corruption is thriving because there is secrecy. So I believe this would help accelerate the fight on corruption, but particularly empower local institutions to ensure that they use public funds for public good. And mind you, this would also reduce pressure from federal government so that citizens at the grassroots can now start holding their elected official accountable to ensure they provide better service delivery and we can enjoy the dividends of democracy.
It almost seems to some that this might just be restructuring through the back door with this financial autonomy. But would you expect that there should be systems in place to ensure that the corruption, graft and all that you say that this would, stop, does not happen at the local government level?
Well, I believe there's an opportunity here, one, to create systems, but secondly, to strengthen institutions. I believe that the 8th National Assembly and yesterday the Senate endorsed these new policy guidelines, and we expect that the House of Representatives would follow suit. But most importantly, we need to amend the Constitution and ensure that we provide both administrative and financial autonomy constitutionally to the local government, because this is where the mass population of the Nigerian people are. So if we can ensure that, then strengthening institutions and providing systems to checkmate corrupt practices that always fuel social vices that we're experiencing in Nigeria would be a thing of the past.
Yes, indeed. And do you expect the 9th Assembly to get to it as quickly as possible to ensure that there's a law backing this local government autonomy, the financial autonomy of LGs?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I believe that now more than ever before, it's for them to live up to expectations and ensure that we amend the Nigerian 1999 Constitution so that we can have that autonomy. And now we can effectively track government expenditure, particularly at the grassroots. Once this is being implemented and it kickstarts in 1st of June, what it means is civil society can issue freedom of information requests and get specific breakdown. But mind you, I think it's also important that disbursement or releases should be made public. I remember during the Honorable Minister, Madam Nkonjo-Iweala, at that time, in the media, in different publications, every month, releases are made public so that citizens are empowered and hold government to account based on these releases. I believe this new guideline and policy is the right way and on the right path to ensure that citizens meet the demands from government.
All right, thank you very much. Hamzat Lawal is the Chief Executive, Connected Development, joining us on the news.